So Jen, how are you liking tennis so far?
I'm loving it. We're having such a great time.
Have you played since our first lesson? Like, have you played after that at all, outside of my lessons?
No, I haven't.
But you want to, right?
I do.
You told me that after our serve lesson, because I was like very complimentary on your serve, saying that you have a lot of natural ability. I gotta tell you one thing, you got the best beginner toss that I've ever seen, ever. That kind of inspired you to want to play a lot of tennis, right?
It did, yeah.
Okay, good. Now today, I want to teach you something that's called volley. V-O-L-L-E-Y, volley. You know, like volleyball.
Okay.
See, one of the words that I can't say properly in English, and when I do my YouTube subtitles, when I say volley, it spells it V-A. So it turns out that I must be saying valley, like valley, but I'm saying volley.
Volley.
Teach me, volley.
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 Oh,
volley.
volley.
Okay, maybe the subtitles will pick it up this time. So you know in volleyball you have to take it in the air.
Yes.
The ball cannot bounce. So the same thing in tennis. There's going to be circumstances when you find yourself closer to the net.
Okay.
Right, when you play points, whether you come in on purpose or being pulled in towards the net. And from here, there's not going to be any time to let the ball bounce, and you will have to take it in the air, and this is called a volley. So the first thing we're going to do is actually, you're going to give me the racket, and we're going to try it with our hand first, okay?
All right.
Okay, so very similar how we structured the forehand, backhand lesson and the serve lesson. We're going to get you used to playing with your hand first, and we do progressions where it's going to feel like as if you're playing with your hand. So the first thing you have to understand about the volley, it can be hit quite open, so there's no turning or anything like that. So I want you to come a little closer. Okay, and so in an open position like that, so you treat this line as the middle line, go right in between that line. And now, put your elbow in front of your rib cage. That is very important. Elbow in front of the rib cage, put your hand like this. All right, so from that position, put your hand parallel to the net like this. And from this position, all I want you to do is just tap the ball with your hand over the net like that. Okay, I'm gonna feed it to you. Just tap it over, good. And make sure that when you tap the ball, you give it like a gentle push on it, like this, a gentle push on the ball, like that, okay? Go again. Not too much, just a gentle, small push. Go again, right at me. It's a little too much, this. Even when you start staying on the ball too long, you start changing the direction of the ball, you lose control. So it's a small, tiny, gentle push. There you go, come again. Go again. Good. One more time. Okay, good. Excellent. One more time. Very good. Excellent. Okay, now this next progression is you're going to take the racket into your left hand. Okay, you're still going to be open. Stay right there in the same position. Nothing changes. You're going to put the racket over here. Put your hand behind the strings. And now, same thing. You're going to gently push the ball towards me with your hand. But now the ball is going to be impacting the strings. Make sure the racket is angled right towards me. Angle the racket towards me, there you go. Open the racket face up just slightly, like this. And from there, just with your hand, gently push it towards me. Okay, you're changing the angle of the racket face at contact too much and the ball is starting to spray. So you're going like this. All you gotta do is just a gentle push towards the target, like this.
Okay.
Like that, with your hand, okay? Okay, open the racket face a little more so the ball comes up. Okay, the racket face is too neutral. You know what I mean by open it up? That's closed, this is open. Open the racket face slightly and do it again.
Okay.
Beautiful job, come again. Too much play there. Come on, gentle push with your hand towards me. Okay. Good, not too hard. Good, one more time. Okay, next progression, we're gonna put the fingers on the strings. Slide down with your hand. 3 fingers on the string, thumb and pinky around the hand, around the throat. Let go of the left hand. And I'll do the same thing here. Okay, open the racket face a little bit. Clean contact, watch the ball. Not too much, just a gentle push, like this. Gentle push, like that. Come again. Okay, again. Good, again. Now it's important that you hold the racket. I know it's tough to hold it like that, but you hold the racket as firm and as tight as possible, because on the volley, stability of the racket head right at contact is one of the most important things, okay? So when you're holding the racket, make sure it's firm. Okay. You can squeeze it quite firmly, okay? Good. And again. Excellent, Jen. Good. Again. Another one. Don't let the racket head droop. In other words, don't allow this to droop down like this. You want to keep this up like that. Come again. Okay, come another one. Not too hard. Come on. Gentle push. Clean contact. Come. Good. One more time. Good. Now, let's go to the next progression. You already know you're going to grip the hand around the actual handle. Go down with your hand. Okay, there you go. And now do the same thing. Good. And again. Okay, watch the ball. Don't watch the racket, watch the ball. Good. Look at this. You're already volleying. Good. Come on. You're on fire right now. Look at this. You're making one after the other. All right, next progression. Stay there. Now you're going to feel it a little bit in your forearm. This will work the forearm muscle, the hand muscles. We're going to try to hit it back and forth, okay? Same thing. You're going back and forth. Good. Hit it right at me. Yikes. Sorry about that. Good.
Hey, we're playing.
That's so funny you brought that up. We're actually playing for the first time back and forth.
Okay.
You've never had this before, right?
No.
See, that's what I do with a lot of my beginner players. I will rally with them volley to volley first because that's the easiest way to rally. So when you go back and forth in tennis, that's called rallying. Come on. Don't get scared though. The ball gotta come at you, you're ready for it. Good. Come again. Another one come. Good. Good. Oh! All right, now the reason why I'm standing like crooked from you because I want to stress something that's like so super important on the volley, and that is something called wrist extension. You notice how your wrist is like bent this way? Mm-hmm. That is super important on the volley because that little L shape here, it kind of looks like an L, right? Mm-hmm. You want to maintain that at all times on your forehand volley. Do not allow this wrist to straighten out. So by me going further towards that side, I'm making you extend even more so you can get at this angle of the racket right here.
Okay.
Okay, let's do a few more. Good. Good. 3 in a row. So you never volleyed in your life. You're already going back and forth. This is crazy. Good. Wow, this is absolutely insane. I've never seen this on a beginner. Look at these volley rallies. One more time. Okay, that's good enough. Now, the reason why we're not going to progress lower on the handle is because you can quite comfortably continue to hit volleys with your hand up here for a while. It doesn't require, the volley doesn't necessarily require you to go super low like you are on the serve or the forehand or the backhand there. You don't want to hold it here, but on the volley you can continue holding it here for a little while, okay? Because it's a lot of better stability and you keep that connection between making contact with your hand and having the hand closer to the string bed. Okay, I'm going to need your racket real quick. And basically this progression, we're going to hit the ball with your left hand, okay? So you stay open like that, put your left hand in front, elbow in front, angle it off like that, and just come back to me this way. Good. Again, come right at me. Good. Very nice. Keep the elbow in front. Give it a gentle push. Great job. Okay, now you're going to hold the racket in your right hand. You're going to put the left hand behind the strings, and I'll do the same thing you just did, but the only difference is that now the strings are going to be in front of you. You're going to gently push it towards me, not so hard. Here we go. Good. Come again. Good. Another one. Excellent. Come again. Good. Control the contact. Don't do too much. Just a gentle, tiny push on the ball. Good. Again. Good. Another one. Come. Again, there's a little too much movement there. Excellent. Now, slide your left hand around the throat with 3 fingers on here. 2 fingers around the racket head. Now, when it comes to your backhand volley, I want you to remain with your right hand on the grip. And now you're going to push here with your left hand, okay? There we go. Excellent. Come again. So what do you think is easier, the forehand volley or the backhand volley?
The forehand.
Interesting. Are you sure about that? Look how easy this is. I want you to rethink that answer. Look at this. What do you think? You still think it's easy?
This is easier.
This is easier? See, I knew it. See, biomechanically, the backhand volley is a much simpler shot. You know why?
Why?
Because it doesn't require wrist extension. You see how your right wrist is neutral here? To get this proper angle of the racket head, you don't need to do anything with that wrist. It's in a neutral position. That's why it's easier. Again. Good. Excellent. So in addition to the wrist not having to bend, Also, remember on the forehand volley, you have to bend the elbow here and you have to get this angle of the arm. On the backhand side, it's a very simple angle. It's just a natural position of the arm towards the left side. So that's why I say that biomechanically, the backhand volley is far easier than the forehand volley. Excellent. One more. Okay, one more time. So good, Jen. Backhand volleys are out of this world. All right, now, for the real backhand volley to take place, the only adjustment that you need is the following. You do everything exactly what we did now. The only difference is going to be that shortly before contact, you let go. So you can stay here. Shortly before contact, you just let go and make contact with one hand, okay? You understand what I'm saying?
Before or after I hit the ball?
Before you hit the ball, you let go.
Okay.
You end up making contact only with this side.
Got it.
Like that.
Okay.
But everything else stays the same. Here we go. A little too early. Hold the left hand on the strings longer. Excellent. The best beginner backhand volley I've ever seen in my life. What do you think? A talented student or a talented coach? Tell me.
Both.
I think both, right? This is insane. I'm not kidding. I'm not hyping you up or anything. Do you know the backhand volley is one of the most difficult shots in tennis?
Yeah?
You see how I develop your backhand volley in like 3 minutes? It's absolutely technically sound. It's perfect. There's no flaws on it. Take a look at this. Insane. Unbelievable. I know I'm more excited than you because you never played tennis.
I'm excited.
You don't understand the difficulty people have with the backhand volley, and you see the ease at which you are executing it is phenomenal. Nice work.
Thank you.
All right, Jen, now the next progression is we're going to try to rally the backhand volley, okay? I think we can do this. Okay, you're going to come back to me and we're going to keep it in play. Here we go. Good, everything else stays the same. Come on. Okay, it's a little wobbly now. Remember, one thing that the volley needs is stability. So when you hold here now, go a little tighter, stronger hold.
Okay.
And the ball comes, you hold here, and right before the contact, you let go like this.
Okay.
And give it a miniature little gentle push on the ball. Good, good, good. Oh my goodness, we got 4 in a row. That was crazy. One more time. Okay, let go too early on that one, you see? And the racket face got opened up and you got a weird angle there.
Okay.
Come again. It's a little too open now. So when the racket face opens too much, the ball's gonna start popping up. So this is enough, okay? Come. Good. Good. Wow. Okay, another great rally. We got 3 in a row. Now, you've never done this, rally back and forth.
No.
That's actual tennis. What do you think? It's fun?
Yeah, it is fun.
Do it again. Bad feed. Come again. One more time.
It's too open, right?
No, it's actually, so a couple of things I want to tell you. If it goes there, you get in this angle. You're like this. If it goes there, up, you got too much here.
Okay.
Okay, so right here is perfect. Because you're aiming right here straight. You're aiming as straight as possible. Not that much there. That was only on the forehand we needed that. We don't need that on the backhand. We don't need to bend the wrist here. We can keep it neutral.
Okay.
Right here. The racket can be parallel to the net. Come again. Wow. Wow. No, look, I missed. I missed before you did. All right, one more time. Last one. Come. Good. Good. Careful. That was a bad feed. Good. 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 And again, another 4-ball rally. Jen, you are on fire. Very nice job. Okay, we got one more thing to do and then we're done.
Okay.
We're going to alternate forehand and backhand.
I want to show you something.
All right, let me see.
I'm going to pick up the ball
Let me see. Go ahead.
intuitively.
Let me see. Wow. There you go. Nice work. You learned it. Good.
I did.
Very nice. Jen, good. Want to try the other one? Remember the one where you go like this? Watch.
Oh, the double hit.
The triple hit. Come. Wow. Nice.
Almost.
I see you getting better. Okay, one more thing we have to learn if it's come to the volley is something called a ready position, okay? Where you're gonna be basically, you can hold the racket higher like we did, and you hold in the same position, and go right there in the middle. So you can continue holding the racket like you are there. You don't have to point it forward, you can point it towards the side like this, like you have. There you go. Backhand, forehand,
Okay.
like that. We're gonna alternate. Good. Forehand, backhand, forehand, Backhand. And last one, Jen. Forehand. This is unbelievably good. And let's try one more thing. This is the last thing we'll do today. And we're going to try a forehand and backhand rally where you don't know where it's coming.
Okay.
It can go either way, okay?
Okay.
So now this is where the ready position will come in very handy because you'll be from a ready position, you can react much faster, okay?
Can I move on my feet?
Of course you can. You can be down slightly like this with your upper body, on your a little bit towards your toes, elbows in front, are not that far over. A racket more, the hands need to be center, right here.
Okay.
Yeah, like you don't want to like wait here. Hands are in the center of the body, but the tip of the racket is slightly to the left, like this. You see this? Okay. Good, Jen. Good. 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 What a volley at the end there. Very nice. I got to say again, the best beginner volley lesson I've ever had. And I mean it.
Awesome.
That was fantastic. Great job.
Thank you.
Did you think that was hard?
No. I just have to remember the things that you told me.
Yeah.
Like the position of my hands and the position of
Yeah.
the racket.
So we did a really good job. So now you learned forehand, backhand.
Mm-hmm.
You learned to serve, and now you learn the volley. Next time you come, I'm going to teach you something called an overhead.
Okay.
You know what that is?
Overhead.
Yeah, so yeah, it's in the name. So
Okay.
let's say you come to the net, somebody gives you like a regular ball like this, that's lower, you hit a volley. But what if they shoot it high? That's not a volley anymore, that's called an overhead like this. And this type of shot, like, you can slam really hard. And because you had such a good serve, I think you can learn this one pretty fast too.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Awesome.
Nice work again, good job.
Thank you.
Awesome. So guys, again, I'm gonna give credit where credit is due. And this drill, just like most of the beginner drills that I've been doing recently, are my dad's drills. He's an absolute coaching genius. My dad passed away last year. Rest in peace, Dad. But he is an absolute genius in teaching beginners. I've never seen anything like this before. You see, this is absolutely unbelievable in the way Jen learned the volley in only 20 minutes or so. So again, rest in peace, Dad, and thank you.
Za korekturu voleja i to je dobro i za početnike i za ove koji su već malo napredni pa i dobre igrače. To se radi o korekturi voleja. Kad rečeš nemoj zamahniti kod voleja, onda svak reče neću, a onda opet zamahne automatski, razumiješ? Znači ovako, počinješ s time da reket se zauzme u livu ruku, desna ruka se stavi naprijed, otvori se, lakat je ispred tijela i sad se pokuša lopta udriti odavde. Normalna stvar da nećeš ići nazad i udriti loptu, nego ćeš odavde udriti loptu, samo je turniti. Znači loptica ide ovdje, ja samo udrim sa rukom. Ok, to je stupanj 1. Stupanj 2 je ista stvar. Reket je ovdje, sa livom rukom staviš na desnu ruku, jel? Ispred tijela i sad ista je stvar, lopta ide prema tebi i ti ne misliš na reket, nego misliš ono što si prije radio. Misliš na ruku i turneš loptu rukom. Jel? Na tome je bitno da je reket malo otvoren i onda je treća zona je Grundstellung i baziš mu opet lagano volej, to možeš već sa reketom udriti, jel? I on radi ista stvar, hop, pokret je ovdje i to će funkcionirati sigurno. Backhand ideš ovdje, lopta dolazi, jel? Prema ruci. I ti je samo baciš lagano i on pokuša pogoditi tu loptu. Stupanj 2 je reket na ruku i sad istu stvar udara loptu sa rukom. Bitno je da u tome samo misli na jednu stvar. Beinarbeit, zaboravi, to ne trebaš ništa govoriti za Beinarbeit, nego samo da radi to, jel? Da se koncentrira na ruku i da ne zamahuje.